Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme and one heavy metal maniac. It is I, Peter Joseph here, for a Friday evening / Friday night video right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com / Peter Joseph. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there. You better know where it is. In my pants. Otherwise known as the description marks below. So subscribe to this channel and my other channels down below. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on the video if you wish. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can do that. But if you leave stupid comments, bye-bye, so long, farewell to you. You'll be sent to the Shadow Realm where you'll be dismembered and Satan will eat your soul. So don't do it. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But be respectful there. You're not, you're out of here. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because you miss anything, you need to get violently slapped in the face because you're SOL. And you know what that means. If you don't know what it means, look it up for once. You lazy fuck. And that's pretty much it. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all that other good shit. But if you're brand new here for the very first time, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. And sit back, relax, grab a cold one, like that one, or whatever you got. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. You know, go fuck yourself. Go on your dead channel with barely any subs and nobody gives two fucks about you anyway. So, you don't like it, go on your dead channel and try to do a better video than me, but you can't. But it is what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. But if you like what you see, you want more, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, so you don't miss anything, so you don't fall out of the loop. But you don't get mad at me, you're like, where's your Raw review? Well, it's on my channel. Did you hit the bell? Yeah. Well, you probably have to unsubscribe, resubscribe again, hit the bell again, and then hopefully you'll see it. If not, then blame Neil and his team of monkeys that don't do anything. No wonder this fucking website is still run by the inmates, you know, the asylum. You can't do anything. All the little quirks he puts in ain't gonna help. You're still gonna have all these morons doing what they do and not getting penalized and consequences. I mean, you can't have a 3-strike, you're out type of thing. You need a 1-strike and you're out type of thing. Or an IP ban feature or something to get these fake people that have 6,000 fake accounts to try to ruin your life and failing, by the way. But in any case, you know, you need something better. More strict fucking rules. But because everybody's starting to get out of here, you know. And who knows if I'm gonna still be here for the next year or two? Who knows? But we're going into 2025, ladies and gentlemen. We are 4 days away. 4 days, 3 hours, and 51 and change minutes. So we're getting there. We're almost there. We got this weekend to get through, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, we start counting down those hours until that fucking ball in Times Square, or wherever you may be living, drops, and it'll be officially 2025. We'll be at the midpoint of the decade of the 2020s, which hasn't been great. Started off with chaos, then even more chaos with the fucking virus, and then, like, around the backside of 2022, started getting a little better, and then downhill the last 2 years with that old fart Biden and that slut, that cunt Kamala Harris trying to basically ruin the country. Now, I think it's going to be on the upswing, right near the end of the decade, between 25 and 29. We're going to be good, hopefully, with Donald Trump. Gonna be huge. Getting there. We're getting there. 3 weeks till his inauguration and change on hour one. As soon as he gets in that seat in the Oval Office, he's gonna get shit done, like Lash Legend would say. So, change is coming. You know, this country feels like Owen Hart, you know, the great man that he is. And what did he always say back in the day? Enough is enough, and it's time for a change! I am not a nugget! I'm a black heart! Damn it! Okay. Big ups to Owen Hart, the man who should be in Hall of Fame, but will he ever? Probably not. Probably Hart. Probably not. That's not up to me. That's up to, you know, we all know who. I think you know who. If you don't know, it's Doctor, not Britt Baker, but Dr. Martha Hart and her family, so. But at least they kind of made up for it with the Owen Hart Cup, which is coming up soon, actually. Coming up in a few months, actually. And, yesterday was the 4-year anniversary of the sad passing of Brody Lee, you know, Luke Harper. So, but Luke Harper's like, yay! You know, he's up there with Bray Wyatt, kicking everybody's ass pretty much, except for Mikey Boy, but you know. He's not gonna kick my ass! No, I know, Mikey, calm down. Calm down. That would be a great match. Mike Awesome and Brody Lee or Bray Wyatt. But Mikey, you know, if you might want to join up with Bray Wyatt. You know why? Why? Because you might tell you to follow the buzzards. I don't want to follow the buzzards. They scare me. Well, don't worry. Bray will lead you to the light. Not that light. You're already there. Yeah, it's kind of dark up here. I'm gonna be dark. It's heaven. I don't know. Dark. Okay, you been smoking that weed there, Mike? No, not really. Dark in heaven. Don't ask. Anyway, we move on. But yeah. So, you know, we pay homage to the great man, the exalted one, Brody Lee, and Bray Wyatt. As always. And we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary of Jay Briscoe, Reach for the Sky, boy. Kicking ass in heaven as well, you know. He's having epic matches. Oh, Buck Wild! What? Buck Wild! Crazy as shit. Well, we got that coming up in a couple weeks. It'll be the 3-year anniversary of Jay Briscoe's passing. Also his 40th birthday along with Mark. So, but Mark's doing all he can right now. Doing some good shit. Former Ring of Honor World Champion. 13-time Tag Team Champion. Finally won the big one earlier this year at Supercard. Held that belt for a decent amount of time and they lost it. It sucks. But what are you gonna do? Hopefully we'll get back to that Ring of Honor or maybe around the AEW title picture. But we'll see. We will see what happens with that. Came close to winning the Continental Classic. The Continental Breakfast of Champions Classic, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great Friday, the final official weekend of 2024. Gonna be raining like cats and dogs here in the Northeast, and pretty much down south too, so batten down the hatches for the next 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 days. Gonna be raining, it's gonna be warm, which is a good thing. You know, for some of you want snow, but you have to go north to get that. Or out west, really. Some of the mountains of Colorado and all that other shit. You want to go skiing? Go over there. Or go upstate, New York. But anywhere else, you probably won't find any snow. That's that. But be safe this weekend, and yeah, that's that. Alright, we got SmackDown coming your way, taped, in about 45 minutes from now. Should be a pretty decent show. Nicholas Aldis is going to be talking to the real World Heavyweight Champion, and that's my boy Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin, you might have to be feeling his wrath tonight. We'll see what happens with that, because we're not going to see Cody tonight. Ha! Good. Well, we'll see him January the 6th. And another guy we're going to see is our tribal chief. Put up your fucking ones and acknowledge him! Roman Reigns. I don't know if he's going to be on the show tonight, but we'll see what happens with that and, him and Soto Mibuki in Tribal Combat. Pretty much the go-home show before Tribal Combat. Actually, that'll be next week. That's the go-home show. The 3-hour show. 3-hour show. On the USA Network, the first SmackDown of the year. Pretty much the go-home show before the Netflix premiere on January 6th. Back to 3 hours on Monday. Next Monday. Not this Monday, next Monday. January 6th. And speaking of Monday Night Raw, the ratings came out. I don't know if they're official ratings, but we'll go with them anyway. 1.45 for Raw. 723,000 for NXT. And hey, get close to it. Get close to your TV or your computer or your phone. Get close. Come on, get closer. Not that close, but Collision 625,000 views. What? For a Saturday night show at the Hammerstein, mind you. 600,000 plus views. That's amazing for Collision. I haven't seen that since, I think, the first fucking episode. And you say Collision sucks. Well, at least they got rid of Rampage. They're getting rid of Rampage tonight. It's actually the final episode of Rampage from the Hammerstein. So, how fitting it's at the Hammerstein, so. And, actually, Tony Baloney, my good friend Tony Baloney, actually, did an interview, and he said that he hopes that the Hammerstein shows are a yearly type of thing. I like to have them a couple of times a year, you know what I mean? Definitely, you know what that means if Tony Schiavone's saying a yearly thing. I hope that goes in Tony Khan's ear, and we get Final Battle over the next fucking, definitely next year. Because this year was epic. Sold out for Final Battle, sold out for Collision, sold out for Dynamite, and the final Rampage. The entire weekend was sold out, which was a big, huge plus. And the Hammerstein is just perfect. Perfect. Not Mr. Perfect, but perfect for AEW and Ring of Honor to be. It's a perfect venue. Perfect venue. Should run there all the time, but we can't do that. Because you got other shows and concerts that always run through the Hammerstein. Not that they can go upstairs. They could if they wanted to go to the Grand Ballroom. But I think the Hammerstein hosts more people, and I think they want to have like 3,000-4,000 people at most at the Hammerstein. So, I would think Tony Khan saw money, more money than he already has. He's like, you know what? Let's do the Hammerstein next year. Why not? I'm there, dude. I am there. Just tell me when tickets go on sale. I'm there, dude. I had a ball last weekend. I had a ball. Friday night, Saturday night, and yes, I did go Sunday night. I got conned into going, but, you know. Actually, no, one of my friends had an extra ticket for me, so I went. Didn't have to pay shit! But Friday and Saturday, yes, I had to pay. What are you gonna do? And man, those fucking drinks are... $5 for a fucking drink of Pepsi? I'm like, come on, dude. $5? I get this for $2.50. No, not really. I got it for $2. $2! But, I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, when you go to, like, the Hammerstein, you want to get a drink, and actually soda, not talk about alcohol, because that's more. You know, you might have to bring a little bit of ching, you know. Because you gotta buy drinks, you might want to buy some food inside the Hammerstein, some candy. They do sell some pretzels. I think they did sell pretzels at one point, maybe hot dogs. But, you know, you want something to eat, either eat before the show, outside the Hammerstein, like Five Guys or whatever's around there. Go to like a hot dog cart or a pretzel cart or even get some nuts. You know, it's New York City. You can find pretty much anything anywhere. You know, you could go down to the TikTok diner and you could grab a meal before the show or after the show. If you want, but I mean, you can go in there and sometimes the wrestlers actually eat there once in a while, not all the time. Nana actually was there once when me and Rosa went one time. He was there. We talked to Nana for a little while because he was eating. We didn't want to bother him. And then we were eating. Oh, we didn't want to bother you. Leave me alone, I'm eating! Oh, like a big juicy steak. Leave me alone, Nana. Don't talk to me about your coffee. Buy his coffee, by the way. PrinceNanaCoffee.com, I think it is. I don't even know what it is. But Rosa religiously loves that fucking coffee. Holy shit. Nana, you did some good shit. But that's that. But I hope next year, next December, we get more. I'd like to have World's End at the Hammerstein. That would be epic. To have Final Battle, and then the week after that, you have World's End. Why not? Why not, Tony Khan? You got the money, you can do it. I know the Hammerstein would love that. They're in high demand right now for wrestling. High demand. We got GCW in a couple weeks on January the 19th. GCW vs. the World 2. I might be there, but we'll see. Depends on how I feel. But I didn't buy tickets. I just see how I feel. But I might buy a last minute ticket if they're available. But I know it's pretty much sold out. Brett Lauderdale has been freaking setting up, flyers galore, for GCW versus the World and everything. He was outside the Hammerstein. I saw him a couple times. I'm like, Brett, what are you doing? Oh, I'm selling tickets. You need help? No, I'm good. I mean, hey, Brett Lauderdale, if you want me in GCW to give out flyers before or after the show, I'm there, dude. I'm there. Even if I don't go to the show, just, tell me what time to be there, and I'll be there. I'll just give me the flyers, and I'm there. I'll stand outside the Hammerstein for about 2 hours. Not all fucking night, because, I gotta be home, But yeah, Brett Lauderdale, DM me, dude. Hit me up on Twitter. That's all I gotta say about that. But can't wait for GCW at the Hammerstein once again. I think it was last year, the year before that was just epic. Nick fucking Gage coming back. Shockingly, the team up with Matt fucking Tremont. Woohoo! And boy, did they tell the New York State Athletic Commission to go fuck itself. That fucking commission needs to fucking go. Seriously. The people that run it, get out of here. Because you're a bunch of fucktards that don't know a shit all about hardcore deathmatch wrestling. Oh, we can't have blood. We can't have this. We can't have that. Really? We have to go to Jersey to see some bombs? Oh yeah, we saw some exploding barbed wire at CCW, the return of Cage of Death. Holy shit. Mickey Knuckles and, I forget the guy's name. They fought in Cage of Death. They had, exploding barbed wire. They had exploding thing of light tubes. That was crazy. I forgot who won that match. I think it was Mickey Knuckles won that match. I forget. But Nick fucking Gage came back to kill everybody. MDK all day, motherfucker! Pretty much. Well, we got that. And a whole lot more. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this, I know I wasted your 19 minutes of your precious time, but you're still watching. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, on this Friday night, December the 27th, 2024, as we lead into SmackDown, we're gonna talk about AEW, and right now, as the title below says, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite at the Hammerstein review. That too. For this past Wednesday night, Christmas night, Christmas on 34th Street edition of Dynamite. We got New Year's Smash on tonight for the final Rampage of pretty much ever. Who knows? I doubt it's ever coming back. Thank the Lord it's gone. So in the span of about a year or two, AEW has lost 3 shows. Elevation, Dark, and pretty much now they lost Rampage. But they're gonna maybe bring a show back and call it Shockwave. I don't think anybody asked, because Tony Khan did a media scrum for World's End. I don't think anybody asked him about Shockwave. I think somebody should tomorrow at the media scrum for World's End. Somebody should say, hey Tony, what's the story with Shockwave? I don't know. And I know Ring of Honor wants a TV deal in a worse way. I know Fox has been salivating to get wrestling back on the channel. Because after what happened with SmackDown, why not put Shockwave on there? What do you do with it? But you put Ring of Honor there, or you put what was Rampage? Or it was like a mix, maybe. I would do a mix for like an hour. If you can get 2 hours, it'd be great, but I think an hour would be fine. But then again, you have all the men and women that were on Rampage and on Ring of Honor TV on the website, oh, where are we gonna go now? Back to catering and waiting. That's what you're gonna do. Which sucks for a lot of men and women that were mostly on Rampage. Either you go on Collision or you just don't get used anymore. And Tony Khan said there may be some roster cuts coming in the new year. So if you're somebody like maybe, I hate saying it, but like Nyla Rose and people we haven't seen on TV that much, you're pretty much, your days are numbered. But, we'll see what happens with where we get to next year. And, TNA had a lot of losses. Josh Alexander, Jordan Grace is going to be gone pretty much right before the Royal Rumble, and she might be appearing at the Royal Rumble to be in the Women's Royal Rumble. I think that's obvious. Josh Alexander is gone, so he might be in the Men's Royal Rumble as a surprise. I would love for him and Ethan Page to reform the North in NXT. But after those NXT tag team belts, we'll see what happens with that. And there's also a lot of free agents out right now. And Dolph Ziggler's contract is coming up too, but I think he's going to re-sign. Mustafa Ali might re-sign, supposedly. I heard that. I didn't even know. I know he was gone. I thought it was doing the indie circuit where he won some titles here and there, but I haven't heard from the guy since. So maybe they bring back Mustafa Ali, but I think Dolph Ziggler's gonna re-sign. There's a couple other people that might be re-signing. They may get people like Indy Hartwell, Trevor Lee, Cameron Grimes to the moon. They'll get some guys and girls that are pretty much sitting at home doing nothing. So, we'll see what happens with that when we get to 2025 and who, maybe shockingly show up on TNA, Ring of Honor, AEW, and WWE NXT TV. So it's going to be an interesting year next year. And that's that. Alright, let's get to Dynamite. Dynamite on 34th Street from the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Great show. Let's get into it. We had the final matches in the Continental Breakfast of Champions Classic and some pretty good matches. And we have, it was taped, so some of the spoilers have already been out, so I'm going to not go through that, but we've already seen it, so anyway. But in any case, we have our semi-finalists to fight for the Continental Breakfast of Champions title. I'll get to that in just a little bit. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, our commentary team this week has changed. We have the return of the man from Red Hook, brother, Taz! Red Hook, brother! I'm back, brother! So Taz is back, but he may or may not be on so much. Because, he just came back from knee surgery, and I think he got shoulder surgery. Guy's a machine, but, well, he is the machine. But anyway, so Taz is back, along with the man behind the mask, Excalibur, and my good friend Tony Baloney Schiavone, and also Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard. And if you ever meet Daddy Magic, Matt Maynard, please ask him what makes his nipples hard. He'll tell you, maybe. Matt Maynard's a good guy. I met the guy. He is funny as fuck. We talked about Everlast. I don't think I should have asked that question. It's like, I don't want to ask the question, but, you and, Angelo Parker, I thought you were the greatest thing in NXT, your tag team, and then your little thing with Jericho, and everything like that. But, we talked about Everlast and how Kevin Steen, was rooting for you guys and everything. He talked a little bit about Kev and everything. It was fun. It was good. Good stuff. Good talk. Good talk. That's it. Speaking of Italians, well, no, he's not Italian, but Ariana Grace just got engaged to Channing Lorenzo Stacks. You knew that was happening. Oh, Santino, you son of a gun. Well, he's got a son-in-law now, because they went to Paris. What happens in Paris, you get married sometimes in Paris. They got engaged. That's where Ty Mello, who's coming back to Stardom in next weekend. That's great. Back to her, action for her. So Ty Mello and Spanish God Sammy Guevara, they got engaged there, and now Ariana Grace and Stacks got engaged. So Santino might have some future grandchildren to talk about. And you'll probably be saying, "You son of a gun!" And then, they act up. You go, "Cobra!" He might, I don't know, but congrats to Ariana Grace and Stacks. I wonder if my cousin will be at his wedding. I think he will, because, Luca Crucifino, Adriana Rizzo had a birthday earlier this week. Actually, today, happy birthday to Claudio Castagnoli, the Swiss Superman, and the lovely Puerto Rican princess herself, Zelina Vega. I told you December is a great month for people that celebrate birthdays, and I didn't even know this, and I think I talked about it. Chris Hero celebrates the same birthday as me on the same day, Christmas Eve. How cool is that? Not only does a metal god like, "Let me kill my Steve Motorhead, we play rock and roll, rock out with your cock out," alright. Kill Pete, no. Wrong song there, dude. But anyway, I celebrate a birthday with Lemmy, with Chris Hero, and Jesus Christ the Lord. How fucking cool is that? And I celebrate the same birth month as Ozzy, and these great people from In This Moment, Chris Holworth and Maria Brink, pretty much a week before mine, and Lemmy, and now Chris Hero, and yeah, Ryan Seacrest, well, fuck him. Seacrest, out! Yeah, get out! You Haminator. But how cool is that to have Zelina Vega, Claudio in the same fucking birth month? It's just great to be me, great to be alive. So, it's just great. It's just great. Hey, moving on. Alright, it's over for 30 minutes. I haven't even said anything yet about the show. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so we start the show off with the Continental Classic Gold League, the final matches in the Gold and Blue League. We started off with Will Ocean Spray, reach for the sky, whoa! Bam! She comes out, Brov! So he's at 6 points, and he's taking on probably his toughest opponent in the tournament next to Darby out. Hi guys, Darby here. I want to talk about Darby in a little bit. But anyway, Will Ospreay takes on the big man, Brody King. Who? And the winner, the loser of the match is eliminated from the tournament because mathematics and head-to-head shit. I don't know what it is. But anyway, pretty damn good match. And I'm just going to paraphrase for a little bit. I'm not going to go into all of it. But great match. Back and forth they went. Brody with a cannonball in the corner. Gets a near fall. Ospreay gets up. They chop each other to death again. And actually, Brody King won that exchange. And but Ospreay comes back with a basic headbutt. And then some Kawada kicks. Then somehow, some way, he put Brody King and hit the Styles Clash for a big pop, by the way. Whew. He got him. I thought it was it. Brody King kicked out at 2. And then Brody King gets up, blasts Ospreay with a big-time Latiato. Turned Ospreay inside out for a near fall. But then Ospreay comes back, starts hitting some big-time forearms to Brody King, kind of knocking him for a loop. Then he's like, that's it, Bluff. Hidden blade. Goes for the cover. He thought that was it. 1. And Brody King kicked out at 2 again. And then he somehow, someway picked up Brody King. And hit Stormbreaker. 1, 2, 3. Will Ospreay, for the moment, is tied with Rick O'Shit. Actually, let me just check that for a second. Yes, he is tied for first place with Ricochet. And Ricochet will be facing, who do you face? Darby? Yeah. Ricochet will be facing Darby later on in the show. Let's see if, Darby's got 6 points, so he can be going too. So, anybody who loses is out. Anybody who wins possibly could go to the semifinals or as well get eliminated because there's a tie. I think it works out with some way. It works out with head-to-heads shit. I don't know. Some weird mathematics. It's not Steiner math, but But Steiner math is cool. I wish that was a course in college. I take it. I'd probably get an A. No, you take your 33% combined with my 66.3% chance of winning. And combine that with your 125% chance. Weird. And taught by Scott Steiner. How cool is that? And his teaching assistant is, what's her name? His hot valet back in the day. It was her name, Asia. That would be cool. So all my freaks out there, do your homework. No, I want to look at the chicks. But I digress. Alright, so Ospreay gets the win. Big time match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Great way to open up Dynamite. Alright, that's it. Alright, then we're in the stairway of the Hammer scene, surprisingly. Renee Paquette is in the back. She has Christopher Daniels and security with them. Then we see the Hurt Syndicate, I think they're coming downstairs or upstairs or whatever. I think they'll probably come downstairs. So we have Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP. And Christopher Daniels says, well, MVP, Bobby Lashley, you are banned from the building, so get out of here. And, at first, MVP and, pretty much the entire Hurt Syndicate was like, we don't like that. And it looked like they were about to go at it, maybe with Christopher Daniels. And Shelton has a match with, Kata coming up. Epic match that was. So, MVP's like, out of respect for Renee, we will leave. Is that good for you? Good. Merry Christmas, Renee. Merry Christmas. See, MVP's a giving man. He's a good man, too. He didn't have to leave. But Out of respect for Renee. Out of see, just because it's Sean, it is holy shit. Pretty much. Alright, we got that. So I gave that, I give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to another match in the Gold League. We have, hi guys, it's me, Darby Allin. Hi guys, it's me again. I fell off the top of the set and almost killed myself, but I did it for you guys, because I'm so fucking emo and I don't give a fuck about my health. But I just want you to know, I'm gonna climb Mount Everest just for you guys. And I live in Seattle, I live in my car. I weigh 150 pounds soaking wet. Hi guys. Alright, so Darby Allin at 6 points takes on Rick O'Shit, who has 9 points. He is currently tied with Ocean Spray. This match, another banger, but came this close to being a tie, which you get 1 point. And as always, Ricochet comes out, the fans are throwing TP, which, you know, Rick O'Shit. So we got that. So we have that, and my computer froze. What else is new? So they're throwing TP at him, even before the bell rang, and freaking at one point, Ricochet gets off the top rope, catches a roll of toilet paper, throws it all the way to the second balcony. I was up there, but I didn't catch it. Obviously, it's on the wrong side. The guy catches it. I think he threw it back. We were telling him to throw it back, and I think he threw it back. And then at one point, both men got knocked down, and then you see a big thing of toilet paper come all the way down, I think from the side balcony, and it's Ricochet in the dick! Aha! Right, Ricochet? Aha! You stupid fucking Noriega, whatever. Mason Bella! You know? Your stupid fucking cringe laugh. But yeah, he got hit in the dick. The fans are going, oh, we want Samantha Irvin. He got all pissy about that. They kind of cut it from the broadcast. Well, not that. Some I think they cut like Ricochet. They cut like a few things. But oh, we want Samantha was still put in. But anyway, back and forth match they went. As always, Darby's killing himself and blah blah blah. And at one point, a table got used. I'm like, hey ref, where's the DQ here? Darby gets put on the table, and Ricochet hits a 630 through the table. And the ref was like, I'll allow it. Okay. But anyway, go back and forth. We're getting near the end. Darby grabs a Fujiwara armbar, cranks on the other arm, ow. And then Ricochet somehow made the rope. And then Darby hits a Scorpion Death Drop. And goes up top with 3 seconds left, you moron. You should have pinned him right there. He goes up top, hits the Coffin Drop, but there's, like I said, 3 seconds left, and there wasn't enough time for Darby to pick up 3 points, but the match ends in a draw, so both get 1 point. Darby is eliminated anyway, so Ricochet is in the semis. He is the leader of the Gold League. Ocean Spray is at 9. But we got one more match left, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to be Commander versus Claudio Castagnoli coming up pretty much next. So we got that. So good match. 3.5 out of 5 stars for that as well. Alright, then we had Jay White, the Switchblade. Wait, what is Switchblade? It's all ready to win the AEW World Title tomorrow night. Against Jon Moxley, Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy, and the Hangman, Adam Page, is probably going to do some cowboy shit. That's it. Then we move on. I had a big lunch. we move on. All right, so then we go to Commander takes on Claudio, but before Commander, who had the Ring of Honor TV title, not on the line, but he came out with it since he won it at Final Battle. Good for him. Hope he holds it for a while. He comes out with the hype man, Alex Abrahantes, and Darby's going up the ramp, and he whispers something in Commander's ear, and Commander doesn't speak English, essay, so he said something to Commander in his ear, then he goes to Alex Abrahantes, tells him what to say to him in his ear, and then Alex Abrahantes had to translate, obviously. So, this was it was an okay match, not great. Back and forth they went. Claudio was beating the living shit out of Commander. But Commander comes back, has a running flippy doo to the floor, followed by a running face plant back inside the ring. Claudio crashes him on top, hits a big boot to the floor. And then, while Commander's on the floor, he finds Darby's jacket, and inside he has some brass knuckles. He's like waiting for Claudio to kind of grab him from the inside of the ring, to grab him from the outside. And referee didn't see it. Boom! Claudio gets knocked the fuck out. And then, Commander throws away the evidence, or didn't do nothing. And then he goes inside, goes up top, runs the ropes, hits Cielito Lindo. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Commander's on a winning streak. He won the Ring of Honor TV title. Now he beat Claudio, of all people, to eliminate him from the tournament again. Remember how Claudio was, close to getting into the finals of the or the semis or the finals of the tournament last year? Not again. It seems like Claudio should not even be in the tournament next year. But I digress. So Commander gets the win, 2.5 out of 5 stars. So even though Commander got 3 points, he was already eliminated. So he spoiled your bracket, pretty much. And that's it. After the match, the Death Riders come out. We have the bastard Pac. And the man who has really no friends in New York, and that's Mr. William Utah, and the lovely Marina Shafir. They come out, they jump Commander, basically beat him up 3-on-1, and then Orange Cassidy comes out with Jay White, and they come out for the save, and then John Moxley comes out of nowhere, beats the crap out of both of them, and then starts yelling and says, this is the closest you guys are gonna come to my title! And then we hear the music of the Hangman. Adam Page comes in and does what he does best, do some cowboy shit. And then pretty much everybody's kicking Moxley's ass, hit their finishers on him. Pretty much, that was it. It's like, I don't care! And Moxley basically no-selling almost every fucking finisher. But eventually he leaves, and then Jay White and Hangman argue over the briefcase, and then Orange Cassidy kind of stomps on the briefcase, puts his hands in his pants, and he takes out his glasses. So, gonna be a big, huge brawl tomorrow night for the AEW World Title, and probably control of AEW going into 2025. There's rumors that a guy named Shane McMahon might show up tomorrow. I mean, maybe, but I doubt it. I'll be shocked if he is there. I mean, the shock last year was Adam Cole, baby, being revealed as a devil. So, can it happen? Can Shane O'Mac appear in AEW and side with Mox? And then go against Tony Khan and company? And then the Bucks come back to save everything? I don't know. We'll see. But it'll be fun to hear. Here comes the money! Here comes the money! Then Shane McMahon comes out. Look at me, Dad! Look at me! Look at me, Tony Khan! Look at me! I'm dancing! I'm dancing on your program! And then you hear, stop it! Well, Tony Khan won't say that, but... Stop it! But that would be pretty damn epic, because he's Shane McMahon on AEW programming tomorrow night on pay-per-view. But we'll see. Alright, so we got that. Wait, move on. Alright, then we get a hype package for the TBS title. We have the CEO. Did it rain? Clear it out. Mercedes Moné defending her TBS title once again against Chris Statlander. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. And I think we're going to get a title change. So I think Mercedes' reign as champ has been boring. But we get that. Whoops. And alright, that's it. Okay, we got that. Alright, now we go to the Blue League. And we go to Okada, the Continental Breakfast of Champions champion. He takes on Shelton Benjamin in a dream match. Should have been in Japan. But, as we all know, Shelton loves Japan. Ichiban. This match was epic. Epic match. They started off, and the crowd's going, holy shit! Only in New York you get that shit. Ricochet, Ocean Spray, last week. Oh. Amazing weekend. Amazing. And on Ring of Honor, we had the return of Homicide. Oh, dude. Blat! You know, former Ring of Honor World Champion, among other championships he's won. Alright, we got that. Alright, so Shelton and Okada beat the crap out of each other for 12.5 minutes. Okada hits white noise on the knee. Then they exchange rolling German suplexes. And Okada goes for that Rainmaker. Gets counted. It's a pay dirt. His former finisher. And then Shelton tries for the Exploder. Gets counted into the Rainmaker. Okada goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Okada gets the win. And right now, he has 10 points. So Shelton, bye-bye. So, I was hoping Shelton would be in the semi somehow, but doesn't look good for him. Alright, so right now Okada was in the lead at 10. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe at 9. The Dancing Fool, Daniel Garcia, who takes on Kyle Fletcher in the main event. He has 7 points, and Shelton is pretty much eliminated. And the Beast, Mortas, gone. He was already gone 3 weeks ago. Alright, after the match, Okada kind of teases, flipping Shelton off, but they have a code of honor. You love to see it, but then, while Shelton's leaving, you see Okada do this. With his finger. Dude. We move on. Alright, then we go to the back with Renee Paquette and her special guest, Swerve. Comes out my good friend Prince Nana in his hometown of New York City. He's from Brooklyn. But anyway, Swerve wants to step up in 2025. Well, we found out about Bobby Lashley. So they're going to fight at World's End, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. And then, Ricochet interrupts saying, I'm going on to World's End and you're not. Well, pretty much, but it's like, I'm going to do what you couldn't do last year, and that's win. So Swerve's like, don't screw it up like you always do. So Ricochet's like, aha! And then Swerve's he jumped him and he went, ah! And then he leaves with Nana, and then Ricochet has to kind of one-up him. It's like, that's why your house burned down. I was waiting for Swerve to come back in and beat the fuck out of him. We're going to get that. But maybe we get Ricochet winning the Continental Classic belt, and we see him and Swerve in a little feud. Kind of has a little Lucha Underground feel to it. Prince Puma taking on Kill Shot. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we go outside the Hammer scene, around the parking lot area. And we have, Hi guys! It's the Ring of Honor World Champion Chris Jericho with the learning tree, Big Cass and Brian Keith, the Bad Apple. And once again, Chris Jericho with a New York Minute. And he accepts Anthony Bowens' challenge for a Rampage for the Ring of Honor title. We'll see that tonight. And then he goes, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Bye. See you Friday. Bye. Oh, the great Chris Jericho. I met him a couple times. I met him actually at Rockstar Energy. Rockstar. What's it? Mayhem, right? I think it was Mayhem. Yeah, Rockstar Mayhem Fest. That was great. I asked him about. This was before he was, he took some time off with WWE, and Cena was running amok and everything. And I told Chris, like, hey, we need you back to get rid of Cena, And he's like, I don't know, I'll see, maybe, Great guy. Rosa even met him. She loves the guy. Rosa likes a lot of people in wrestling. Her favorite wrestler besides Kevin Steen is Bobby Roode. But she likes the Mexican people too. She likes the ladies. She likes the Bella sluts. She likes Bryan Danielson. She likes a lot of wrestlers. Her favorite person in the whole wide world is Todd Sinclair and Truth Martini. But, I'm okay with Truth, but Todd Sinclair, really? You want to go with that guy? I mean, go ahead, go be with him. Go be with Todd Sinclair. He doesn't even work no more. He's retired. Eating donuts in his house. I don't know what he's doing. He's got a lot of money. Well, I don't know if a lot of money, but... I don't know how much Kerry Silken paid the guy over those years. But who knows what he's doing right now, and who gives a fuck. But we got that. Alright, moving on. Alright, then we go back inside the Hammerstein for some ladies. Ooh, yes, the ladies. So we got, speaking of ladies, we got one crazy fuck, and that's Toni Storm, who has amnesia. She's pretty much on a time warp. Let's do the time warp again! So we have rocker Toni Storm inside the Hammerstein. And we loved her for those 3 nights. We loved Toni Storm. We did. But anyway, she takes on another hot piece of ace. That's Taya Valkyrie, who came out with her Vendetta partner, Deonna Purrazzo. She's from Jersey. But anyway, 7-minute match. Back and forth they went. Toni hits the sexy hip attack, goes for Storm Zero and got blocked. And then Taya yells at her a lot. And Tony's like, well, alright, since you want to be like that, Taya? Okay, small package with a little bit of underwear, or panties. 1, 2, 3, Toni gets the win in 7 minutes. Bing, bang, boom, good night. So we got that. Match was 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we got a big video package for the big one. Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker taking on Adam Cole, baby! This Saturday night in match number 3 of their little feud. The first one ended in a draw. Max won at All In last year. Not this year, last year. To retain the AEW World title. And this will be their 3rd match, but this time it's for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I hope Adam Cole wins it, because I really don't want to see Max retain it for a 5th year. And go into 6. I'm like, who wants to see that? Get rid of that goddamn ring. Let Adam Cole wear it, goddammit. So we'll see what happens with that. Moving on. Alright, I gotta put on, change the channel to USA Network. On the Rich Man's Dish. And we got that. Alright, so right before we go to the main event, we go to the back with Renee Paquette talking to the Hangman, Adam Page, who then gets interrupted by Christopher Daniels, of all people. he's saying, I know, what it's like to be alone. I have no friends. SCU is gone because everyone went to TNA. Pretty much, Scorpio Sky is lost. Whatever happened to him, we see him partying up with Private Party. Barely saw him on Collision. Now he's like doing nothing again. Kind of had the Wardlow effect, huh? And Miro and a bunch of other people that don't get used. Ricky Starks. So anyway, he's talking about, I know what it's like to be alone. You had friends and they turned on you. Dark Order, Bucks, stuff like that. The Elite. Hangman Page is not even interested in that, and is always trying to help him and be out. It's like, if you need me, I'll be out there. But anyway, Daniel says you're not alone, and if you need a friend at World's End, I'll be there. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to your main event of Dynamite, a banger. We had Daniel Garcia, the Dancing Fool, 7 points. Takes on the Proto-Star Kyle Fletcher. Don Callis, I don't know where he was. But anyway, this was a epic match. Back and forth they went. TNT title not on the line. Getting near the end of the match, Fletcher hits a Bleen Buster for a near fall. And then Fletcher takes him up top, trying for a generico version of the Bleen Buster on the top turnbuckle. Garcia reverses that into something, I don't know what it was. They fall to the floor. They fall in the ring. I don't know if that was a botch. I don't know what that was. But anyway, Garcia gets up, goes for the sharpshooter, or the dragon tamer, or whatever it's called. That gets broken up. Fletcher takes him back into the corner, takes him up top, hits the Bleen Buster on the turnbuckle, brings him back in, pins, and then goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Kyle Fletcher goes on to World's End. He is the leader. He has 12 points, so he'll be taking on Will Ocean Spray, who now advanced. So that's going to be a great match in the semifinals. Ocean Spray, Fletcher 2, Electric Boogaloo, and that's not Fletcher. Ricochet face. He will face the Continental Breakfast of Champions champion, Okada, who will be defending against Ricochet. So if Ricochet wins, he goes to the finals. Doesn't win the belt. He has to beat the winner of Fletcher and Ocean Spray. And I think we're gonna get Ocean Spray Ricochet part 3, I think. And you thought that the one they had on Collision last week was good? Oh, Saturday night is going to be epic if they do that one more time. And I hope Ocean Spray wins, but I think they're going to go with Ricochet to win his first actual belt in AEW. It's going to be the Continental Breakfast of Champions title. So we got that. Moving on. Alright, SmackDown's on the air with a recap of the whole Cody, Kevin Owens thing, where Cody got his neck snapped, crackle and pop by KO hitting a package pile driver, and then Cody gets taken on a stretcher, taken to the hospital where he had cervical damage, and then Kevin grabs the Winged Eagle title. Now claims he is the real world champion, and even showed up at the Netflix thing with the belt, mocking and everything. And then he was at the MSG show last night, which is crazy in itself, holding the belt. And then CM Punk came out. He had this match with Ludwig, Marcel Barthel, beat him, obviously. Did the Cena, you can see me thing. Beats him. And then the main event was Walter and Poppy in a cage. And I don't know who won that. I think it had to be Walter to retain the belt. Blah, 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 blah. And then, Dom comes in, and the rest of Judgment Day come out in the cage and beat up and pretty much beat up Poppy. And then CM Punk comes out with a shower cap and a towel wrapped around his wiener. He comes out and he's beating Dom Dom, and I think it was Finn or JD McDumbfuck. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Anyway, so he comes out and beats up Judgment Day in a towel, basically. It was hilarious. So, yeah, we get that. Alright, so Nick Aldis just made an announcement just now on SmackDown, and he gave Kevin Owens an ultimatum that he has to relinquish the Winged Eagle title by the end of the night, or there will be some consequences. And you know, Kevin ain't gonna listen to Nick fucking Aldis. We got that. Alright, SmackDown is from Tampa, Florida. I think this is live. I don't think this is live. I think it was taped. I don't know. But anyway, so we got Kathy Kelly in the gorilla position, right near the entrance, talking on Naomi and Bianca, matching gear. So, they're going to be, I think they're defending the women's tag team belts. They retained over Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Thanks to Tiffy Tiff kind of screwing everything up. Blah, 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 blah. So, Naomi's saying, I wanted to win gold when I came back to WWE from being in TNA for a little bit. So, they seem to be on the same page, and, still don't know who attacked Jade yet. And now, Bayley! Give me a hug. She comes in. Actually, we don't have a women's tag team title match. We have a 6-woman tag team match. As they all come out. Dancey. Look at Bayley's ass! Cake. Ladies and gentlemen, that's some mighty fine cake. Tasty. Alright, so they're going to be in 6-woman tag team action. I think they're going to probably be facing Nia, Tiffy Tiff, and Candice, most likely. Unless it's somebody else. Dancey! So we'll see what happens with that tonight. Michael Cole and Corey Slave at ringside. Ouch! Nice split there. You missed your cue there, cameraman, by the way. Alright, so Bianca, Naomi, and Bayley teaming up for the very first time in 6-woman tag team action. And, I think, I don't even know what I think they're facing Nia, Candice, and, Tiffy Tiff. I assume. But, alright, let's get to see, who are they facing? Stop with the freaking intros. Let's go. There we go. What is this? Who is this? Is that Nia? Oh, it's Tiffy Tiff. I knew that entrance from anywhere. Yeah, it's Tiffy Tiff, Nia, and Candice. Damn Tiffy. Tiffy Tiff. It's Tiffy time. It's Tiffy time! Daddy! Yes, Sunshine, what is it? I'm in the ring! I'm going to the ring! Can I watch? Yes, Sunshine, I always watch your matches. Do your best. I will, Daddy, just for you. Okay. Bye. That's it. Alright. That's pretty much it. Alright, so once again, Kyle Fletcher beats Daniel Garcia to advance into the semifinals, where he will face Ocean Spray, and then Ricochet will face Okada, and the winner of that faces off in the finals to become the new Continental IHOP Denny's Breakfast of Champions champion. And that's pretty much it. That match was epic, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then afterwards, Ocean Spray comes out with a little stare down to Kyle Fletcher. So we got that. And then we get the World's End rundown. And then I thought that was going to be it. And then we see an after segment right before the end of the show. Jon Moxley is, I don't know where he is. Probably somewhere in the bowels of the Hammerstein Ballroom. He's there with Marina Shafir, as always. He's ready to end things at World's End, how fitting. And if you're not willing to sacrifice when he will sacrifice you... What? If you are not willing to sacrifice when he will sacrifice you... I didn't get that. That's a run-on sentence. Anyway, so he calls himself the King. Well, he is the King. He is the AEW World Champion, but he's no King of Extreme. He'll never be the King of Extreme. That's me. I'm the King and the Tribal God. Alright, he can take the King. I'll take the Tribal God. That's pretty much it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I have a massive headache right now, so we'll see. I'm gonna take some more medicine, and then we'll see what happens with that. Alright, guys, I'm gonna watch SmackDown, and then the final episode of Rampage. I will be back later with your Ring of Honor review, and then maybe later we'll get to SmackDown. Rampage will be tomorrow, along with World's End predictions and a review late Saturday night, and then we'll talk about nothing probably on Sunday. Well, if I don't do the review for World's End, it will be on Sunday, but we will get that, and then we start the final couple of days of 2024. I'm hoping to get my best of 2024 episode up on TSL number 56, the final episode of the year. And then Monday Night Raw, we'll see what happens with Monday Night Raw. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I probably may not get it up Monday night. I may get it up on New Year's Eve. And we'll see what happens with that. Then the first video of the year, as always, will be on this channel. When the ball drops, well, I'll be here to say Happy New Year 2025, and get you ready for what's to come in 2025. And that's pretty much it. Got a long way to go. So I will be here pretty much all through most of the first couple months of the year, right around springtime. Through springtime, right around. I should be here through WrestleMania. And if anything changes, I'll let you know, because my schedule is going to be changing in the springtime. And I may or may not be here every day. I might be here on and off, but we'll see what happens with that. By the time we hit Easter, I'll let you know what's going to happen with my channels and with everything else. But we'll see what happens with that. But right now we're good. Right now we're good through January and February and most of March. And as we hit April, it gets a little dicey. We have that. Not leaving. I'm not gonna be leaving per se. I might be taking a little bit of time off here and there as we hit the midpoint of April and going into May and June, and then we'll see what happens with the summer. Because as always, I go on vacation. So, but how long my vacation may be, who knows? Who knows? I mean, I took a 2-week vacation. I took a little vacation in July and a weekend vacation in August. So I might be taking a month vacation. I don't know yet, but it's December 27th. I don't even know what's going to happen between now and July. So with I got a lot of vacation time, so I'm gonna pretty much use that come this summer. So I'd be here. In the summertime, I might be on and off here and there, but I might be on location. Who knows? I'll be on a beach somewhere in California or down south, doing Raw reviews on the beach. And I'll show some hot ladies in bikinis. Then again, I might get not copyright. I might get struck for nudity or some shit. But I'm not gonna do that shit. You would love that, right? Some of you? Fuck you. And that's it. Alright, guys, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to watch SmackDown. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and Dynamite was pretty damn good. 7.5 out of 10 stars. Just an epic show from the Hammerstein. Got one more tonight from the Hammerstein, and then we're done. But World's End tomorrow night. Should be a great pay-per-view to end the year. And then right around the corner is Wrestle Kingdom 19 from New Japan Pro Wrestling and Wrestle Dynasty, January the 5th. That's at 11 p.m. As we all know, Wrestle Kingdom, we have to stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch it, and then it ends like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be up pretty much all night, but after SmackDown goes off the air next week, I am going to be taking a nap. I'm going to be taking a nice long nap. Hopefully I can get up by 2:30 in the morning to watch maybe some of the pre-show of Wrestle Kingdom, and then watch Wrestle Kingdom pretty much to like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to take another nap, and then get up on that Saturday and see what I'm doing that day. I don't know yet. I might have plans that week. I don't know. Do something next Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and then probably watch Collision 2. And that's it. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace!